Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. As I have completed all important literary figures in Age of Chaucer, I am here with the questions on Age of Chaucer. Let's move to the first question. Who is the author of the poem House of Fame? Option A William Langland, option B Geoffrey Chaucer, option C Thomas More, and option D Philip Sidney. And the answer to this question is option B. Geoffrey Chaucer. He not only wrote House of Fame, he has also written the Parliament of Fouls, the Legend of Gooderman, the Book of Duchess, and the most important work, the Canterbury Tales. Who is the father of English poetry? Option A. Geoffrey Chaucer, option B. William Langland, option C. John Wycliffe, and option D. John Gower. And the answer is option A. Geoffrey Chaucer. What is the moral of the nun's priest tale? Option A, beauty lies within. Option B, never trust a flatter. Option C, greed is the root of evil. And option D, slow and steady wins the race. And the answer to this question is never trust a flatter. In Langland's Piers Plowman, Piers finally appears as option A, Charity, option B, the Holy Trinity, option C, Jesus, and option D, the Good Samaritan. And the answer to this question is option C, Jesus. Chaucer's The Knight's Tale is a high romance told in option A, Rhyme Royal, option B, Terza Rima, option C, Heroic Couplets, and option D, Verse Libre. And the answer to this question is option C, Heroic Couplets. Let's move to the next question. The Nun's Priest Tale had its origin in option A, the French Roman de Renat, option B, the Italian's Boccaccio's Desiree, option C, the English John Gower's Confessio Amantis, and option D, the German God's Fast. The answer to this question is option A, the French Roman de Renat. The Chaucer period was option A 1300 to 1400, option B 1200 to 1300, option C 1350 to 1400, and option D 1300 to 1450. It's a basic question which all English literature students know about it, right? And the answer to this question is option A 1300 to 1400. Who among the following was Geoffrey Chaucer's contemporary? Option A Thomas Chatterton, option B Thomas Shadwell, option C John Gay, and option D John Gower. If you have watched my video on Age of Chaucer, I have given introduction to the writers in Age of Chaucer, right, in that video. If you have watched this video, I'm sure that you know the answer for this question. And the answer to this question is option D John Gower. We have Geoffrey Chaucer, William Langland, Thomas Huckley, John Wycliffe, John Mandeville, John Gower, John Lydgate. Okay. Which Chaucerian text parodies Dante's The Divine Comedy? Option A, the Canterbury Tales, option B, the Book of the Duchess, option C, the House of Fame, and option D, the Legend of Gooderman. I have given explanation and given a short summary to each and every books of Geoffrey Chaucer, like Canterbury Tales, the Book of Duchess, the House of Fame, Do watch video. Do watch my video on that. On the Canterbury Tales. Geoffrey Chaucer's The Canterbury Tales. And the next question is option C, The House of Fame. Langland Spears Blowman is a satire on aristocracy. Option B, chivalry. Option C, peasantry. Option D, clergy. I have also thought William Langland Spears Blowman. If you have watched it, I'm sure you know the answer of this question. And the answer is option D, clergy. What is it that Chaucer focuses on the depiction of wife of Bath in the Canterbury Tales? Option A, meekness. Option B, defiance. Option C, chastity. And option D, experience. In Geoffrey Chaucer's The Canterbury Tales, I have given summary of wife of Bath, the wife of Bath tale, the knight's tale, the nun's priest tale, right? Do watch my video on Geoffrey Chaucer's The Canterbury Tales. And answer to this question is option B, defiance. One of the following Canterbury Tales is in prose. Identify. The Pardoner's Tale, option B, the Parson's Tale, option C, the Monk's Tale, and option D, the Knight's Tale. And the answer to this question is option B, the Parson's Tale. Not only the Parson's Tale, but also the Tale of Milly, which is also told in prose. Chaucer's first work, The Book of the Duchess, is a poem on the death of Duchess of Malfi, Duchess of Lancaster, Duchess of Scotland, and Duchess of Paris. The Book of the Duchess is written on the death of the Book of the Duchess is a poem on the death of Duchess of Lancaster. Which of the following events took place in the 13th century in England? Option A, War of Roses. Option B, the Peasants' Revolt. Option C, the Battle of Hastings. And option D, the invention of the printing press. I believe that you know the answer to this question. And the answer is option B, the Peasants' Revolt. Do comment below the other event that took place in 13th century. So the next question, which of the following is not true about Geoffrey Chaucer? He wrote the Parliament of Fowls, option A. Option B, he was a good friend to John Gower. Option C, Chaucer dedicated the Book of Duchess to Gower. And option D, he was a poet, diplomat, and translator. What do you think would be the answer to this question? This is the easiest question. If you have watched my video on Geoffrey Chaucer, I believe that you will answer for this question. Answer to this question is Chaucer dedicated the Book of Duchess to Gower, which is not true. He dedicated a work to Gower. To comment below which work he dedicated to Gower, to John Gower. And Geoffrey, the first option A, the hero of the Parliament of Fowls, which is true, and was a good friend to John Gower, which is also true. And he dedicated work to John Gower, but it's not Book of Duchess. Do comment below which work did Chaucer dedicated to Gower. And he was a poet, diplomat, and translator, which is also true about Geoffrey Chaucer. During which period were the Canterbury Tales written? 1300 to 1400. Option B, 1357 to 1400. Option C, 1367 to 1400. And option D, 1387 to 1400. If you have watched my videos on Geoffrey Chaucer, The Canterbury Tales, I'm sure you have the answer for this question. And the answer is option D, 1387 to 1400. How many stories did Chaucer wish to include in the Canterbury Tales? 120 stories, 140 stories, 122 stories, and 110 stories. Answer to this question is option A, 120 stories. See, on the way they had to narrate 2 tales, and on the way back they had to narrate 2 tales. So totally 4 tales. We have 30 pilgrims. So 13 to 4, which gives 120, right? How many tales did Chaucer complete in the Canterbury Tales? Option A, 20. Option B 24, option C 12, option D 13. Easiest question, right? He has completed 24 days, right? The answer is 24. What is the name of the host in the Canterbury Tales? A. Harry Bailey, option B. Barry Haley, option C. Lily Harry, and option D. Larry Staley. What is the answer to this question? It's option A. Harry Bailey. I believe that I have covered all important literary figures in Age of Chaucer, and I have asked important questions on Age of Chaucer. These questions that have been asked in UGC-NET, right? And I believe that we have answered the question to the maximum of the question. And thank you for watching this video.